Now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk Hookup. Get ready for more of the best fishing information and the hottest tips on improving your angling skills. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. And by Rancho Leonero, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. And now, Southern California's sports fishing voice, the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Mexa, and Corey Sandin.
Welcome back, hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here with Rock Cod Rick Mexa. We're in the Mighty 1090 studios with Ron Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks. You know, Ron, you were talking about our Let's Talk Hookup app. You finally discovered after the whole year. We've had that app a year now.
Right.
And here Ron goes, man, that app is amazing. It's about time you found it.
No, it kind of blew my mind. And a lot of stuff, the reason I have a phone in general, an iPhone, is because it has another app that I had to have. It was the one that tells you how fast you're snowboarding.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so there's reasons for these things. Well, you can go on your app. You can go on and you can say, now, what did that guy say on the show? You can go to the archives. You can sit there with your finger and go fast forward on it. And you can
replay.
Yeah, so you don't have to take
notes. Or if you missed the show, from the beginning, like if you didn't tune in the first hour, you could start all over again. Hear this hour live on the My 1090, and then listen to the first hour on the app.
Well, it was kind of funny at the house too. Try finding an AM radio.
Yeah, and it's free. That's the other thing.
Free app.
Yep.
It's free. Listen live. Listen to archive. Listen to you can connect with our Facebook, our Instagram. Everything is on the app. It's free in the App Store or the Google Play Store for if you have an Android too. So check it out. Glad you finally discovered it.
And if I'm slow to discovering it, I'm sure there's a lot of your listeners out there that are like me, a little phone challenged, a little technical challenged, but
the app is so easy.
It is. You nailed it.
It's easier than anything. It's easier than turning your radio on.
No, it is.
It really is.
That's the part of this that really blew my mind.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
Good.
So download the app.
Yeah, well, as you can hear, we got a great show going on. Another full hour coming your way. We want you to join us, man. Be a part of the show this morning. Get in on the fun. So stoked to have Ron in here. And if you got a question for Ron, there's 2 ways you can reach us. Again, our local phone number, that one's 858 area code 457-1090, or call us toll-free. The toll-free line is 877-792-1090. Not only are we talking all kinds of fun, talking fishing, talking fast lane, we're giving away a great prize today. It's a brand new pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. It's the World Cups, a World Cup in a matte black rubber frame with that great neutral gray lens and the super thin Maui glass. In addition to that best pair of glasses on the water, you're also going to get 2 tickets to join us at the Fred Hall Show in Del Mar. It's starting next week, man. I can't wait.
Thursday through Sunday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Can't wait.
You got it, man. Well, with that, it's time to find out what's biting out there today. Our FishDope.com report is sponsored by the Sato Crimp and Winder Company, where they make products for serious sports fishermen. The Sato Crimp system is the best way to make your own spectrofluorocarbon or mono top shots. Easy, cost-effective, time and big fish proven. Some commercially made top shots cost as much as $40 or more. Get the Sato crimps and supplies at selected tackle stores like Fisherman's Landing Tackle, the Longfin, Taka's Tackle, and Save On Tackle. And yet again, one of the only times you will ever see Sato products on sale is this week at the Fred Hall Show in Del Mar. If you are wanting to buy a kit, this is no question the best time of the year to buy a Sato crimp kit, or just resupply on your crimps. It's the best price we have all year long.
So at Fisherman's Landing Tackle Booth, you're going to have the Sato crimp kit and the crimps on sale.
Crimps, tools, kits, pliers, glue, the whole line. Everything in the Sato system, whether you want to start from scratch, buy a starter kit, buy the big pro kit, or just add components to the stuff you already have. All of it will be in stock, and all of it will be on sale.
Sweet. All right. Well, hey, let's start it up with our private boater buddy, our FishDope.com reporter, Captain Mark Wish from Pacific Edge. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, Pete, Rick, Ron.
Hi, Mark.
Well, guys, spring has sprung, thank God, finally, which means summer's right around the corner pretty much. And, again, we had some rain and wind and hail from thunderstorms, but thank God the weather's better for this weekend here. We've had some interesting developments for sure here these past few days. At the outside islands, Nick, Santa Barbara, San Clemente, still excellent bottom fishing on pretty much all species there, but minimal signal on the exotics this week, though. A few yellows from Clemente, and didn't hear anything from the other islands as far as the exotics. But that should change soon. You know, a lot of times we see those yellows show up at the Coronados, then they disappear, and in a week and a half later they show up at Clemente. I think it might be the same schools of fish moving over. So we'll see, but it's about time for that yellowtail fishing over there to get really good. And an interesting sidebar on the yellowtail scene, Danny just called me here a few minutes ago with kind of an early Saturday morning update. And interestingly enough, there's some effort being directed at kelp patty yellows this morning, and it's not too far below the border, just below the 425. Might be worth a road trip for you guys that want to do a little exploring around and make sure that you take your bluefin tackle with you. It's certainly a little bit early, but last couple of years they saw some real early fish, so you got to remember the old adage, success in angling comes from opportunity and preparation. So it's so true, and be ready, guys. Now, remember last week I told you we were off to Catalina, and I was going to dig out my original 800 XLs that Leon from California had made me, and wanted to catch a few more. Yeah, we wanted to fish them. Give them a little tune-up there. Well, guess what, guys? Oh, boy. We ran over there from my buddy Todd Nelson on the light boat, Dead or Alive there, and we got all fixed up on the squid. You know, call Montana 11 if you're around there. It'll help you out. And we poked around here and there on the back for a while, and finally found a little nugget of conditions, small boat spot, small spot, you know. But it was holding heavy, and they were biting. Yeah, let me tell you guys, feeling those head shakes on one of my favorite rods, thinking back on all the days we've done exactly the same thing, man. It was just so good. We wound up with easy limits, and then, interestingly enough, went looking in some different areas I haven't looked at in quite a number of years. Pete knows one of them. And we found two big schools of sea bass in places that I hadn't even seen them in 15 years, probably.
Sweet.
Great news.
Yeah, one was in a closure, so they'll be safe. The other one was, I got my sights set on them for tomorrow morning, so we'll see if they're still hanging out there. So
nice.
Yeah, I was surprised to see these big schools, and you know, the sea bass mark real distinctly on a meter. It's really easy to sell the composition of the school, the size of the fish. These were straight cows, straight tankers.
Nice.
So yeah, the island's looking good.
Catalina's back.
Catalina's coming back. Catalina this winter, I mean, even with all this weather, man, it's tried really hard to show us a good time. It's been doing okay, so yeah, I can't wait to go back and check it out.
There's been some rumors of some yellow over there, too, some nice grade yellow.
Yeah, there is. Most of that's been around the back there from Salta Verde and Shallow to the deep water just inside the Farnsworth. There's been some good ones over there. There's been some fish up in the 30s and even perhaps some 40s. Yeah, there's been some tackle busters in there, so break out the heavy gear, guys. It's shaping up good, and we get a break in this wind. I think Catalina is going to be really good. It's the best I've seen over there in quite a number of years. So we'll see how it shapes out.
Sounds like fun to me. And fishdope.com, like you say, Danny's on it. He knows the stuff. $20 off a new membership to fishdope.com. Just use the code Hookup now. Lowercase, no space. And if you go to the BD Outdoors fishdope.com booth at the Fred Hall Del Mar show, they'll set you up.
Yep, they'll take
Big
care
time.
of you.
Yeah, for sure. And Mark, how do we find you?
Our store's in Huntington Beach. We're on the corner of Bolsa Chica and Edinger. The phone number at the store is area code 714-840-4262. The website's PacificEdgeTackle.com with more and more pictures of all the cool stuff we're making all the time. And I think we're going to have some more interesting reports from next week, man. I think things are shaping up here.
I like it, man. Oh, I love to hear those big schools of sea bass.
That's right.
Makes you want to go now.
Oh, it makes me want to go, let me tell you.
Yeah, for
Can't
sure.
wait to get out of here.
All right, Mark. Thanks a lot for that great report. We'll talk to you next Saturday.
Okay, you got it, Pete. We'll see you.
Mark. All right, let's continue with the catch port. Head on down to San Diego, out to Seaforth Sport Fishing, and talk to our buddy Marcos. Marcos, what's going on at Seaforth?
Good morning. How you guys doing today?
Doing great, buddy. How are you?
Doing well. Well, we had a little interruption in the middle of the week there due to some weather, kind of like we've been seeing the last few months here. But around that, some very good fishing on those half-day trips. Very good bottom fishing with those reds, rockfish, whitefish. Definitely worth getting out there and getting some of those fish, have a nice little barbecue. You know, got some nice weather right now. Definitely worth it there. San Diego, last weekend, their first few trips there, seeing some yellowtail, bonito, very good bottom fishing. Their last trip early in the week didn't do as well. They caught bonito, but no yellowtail. But they are back out there today looking around, and hopefully they're going to get back on that fish there. So definitely check the website for those trips. The half days running pretty much every day, and I know a lot of schools are starting spring break locally next week, so if you're looking for something to do with your kids, definitely a good time to bring them out there. It's full days if you have a little more time, very good bottom fishing. You got a good shot at those yellowtail bonito. Then check the schedule, though. Some of those boats are starting to put up their day and a half and longer trips throughout the season here. So seaforthlanding.com. Get that checked out there. See the full schedule. You can make your reservations right on there. You can give us a call at the office, 619-224-3383. Or at this point in the season, a good option is just to come down, visit us in person, get your gear checked out in the tackle shop there, get everything set up, and get out there fishing.
Great call, Marcos. Appreciate that. Glad to hear that the boys are back to the islands now that the weather's straightened itself back out. And I'm sure next week we're going to hear another report of the guys having great yellowtail fishing down there in the San Diego.
Yeah, and just a reminder, we've been talking about this a lot recently, get your passports. If you have to miss 1 3/4 day trip early in the season to get that passport to give you those options later in the year, definitely worth it. They're good for 10 years, so it's definitely a good investment, and they are required still. So passports, get your gear set up, go online, make a reservation.
Great call, Marcos. Appreciate a great report as always, and we'll talk to you next week.
I'll talk to you then, guys.
All right. Thanks, Marcos. And, of course, don't forget, if you get the passport, get the passport card, too, because you can just put it in your wallet.
Keep it in your wallet. You'll always have it with you.
Yep.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up our Catchport today, which today was sponsored by the Fish Pros at Fisherman's Processing in San Diego. Be sure to see the Fisherman's Processing and Fish Pros the Market at Fred Hall Del Mar Show, where you're going to be able to purchase smoked and jerkied fish. They'll have all of their killer spices, rubs, the smoked cheese, all at special show pricing. The Fish Pros the Market and Fisherman's Processing. Again, see them Thursday through Sunday at the Del Mar Show for amazing specials. I talked to Sean yesterday, and it was the first day he's been able to take a breath. He said, okay, I think we finally made enough to get us through Del Mar. They basically made what they thought would last for Long Beach and Del Mar with their killer smoked cheese and all those spices and rubs that they offer. They thought that the bats they made would get them through both shows. They sold out of virtually everything at Long Beach, so the Fish Pros team has been scrambling.
They reloaded for Del Mar, but he's got great deals. He got the lunch bag special for $25. And then he's got the Fred Hall Show special, $50. You get a pound of smoked fish, your choice, 3 packs of jerky, your choice, 3 packs of cheese, your choice, $63 value for $50.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
a great deal. That's a great Fred Hall deal from Fish Pros to Market.
Very popular.
Check it out.
All right.
Let's
Phones
jump in the
packed.
phones.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's talk to Roy. He's calling from Chula Vista this morning. Hi, Roy. Welcome to the show.
Morning, Roy.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you doing today?
Great.
All right, Ron, a question on the Mirage Drive. So when they first came out with, I guess, the little roller bearings and stuff like that, I changed my Mirage Drive over and put those roller bearings in. Now, it's been a little bit of time now. Do I need to, if I'm getting ready for this next season, do I need to kind of repack the grease and whatever else like that, or kind of any kind of maintenance on the Mirage Drive, or got to just keep going and going?
That's a really great question.
Yes.
The glide technology, they call it, has been out for just about the right amount of time where we got to start thinking about re-greasing those things. Now, when you take that shaft out of there, there's a lot of these needle bearings. Well, that can be kind of like a mess. So make sure you work on a towel, and then when you re-put the grease in, we use this real good quality, it's a red waterproof grease, and it makes the bearings stick right to the walls of the sprocket. So it's much easier than the first few times we did it. It was kind of a nightmare, but no, it's very easy to do, and that should be done if you're getting a lot of resistance. And I really think,
how often should you do it?
Well, that's really hard to say. We're not sure.
Okay, so if they bring their Mirage Drive into Fastlane, can you guys service it?
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we service them.
It sounds like reel in a bag kind of situation where I don't want to mess with that.
A lot of guys don't want to mess with that.
Yeah.
Some guys, though, are fix-it guys.
Yeah.
And
you do it every day.
Yeah, and I kind of am one of those guys. I mean, I like fixing something and making it work better.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you'll do that when you don't really need to. So when you need to is when that grease gets impacted that's inside the bearings with sand or with, you'll need to clean them up. And you can take them apart. Now, that goes all the way up till they did the 180 Mirage Drive. Mm-hmm. Those things is the new ball game.
It is.
So I'm going to have to I don't know the answer to that question on those. We haven't come up with it yet, but I will.
Do they need less service, more service? What's the story?
They're just more complicated. So the servicing is going to be more technical.
A little more technical.
Maybe above my pay grade.
But you'll service them.
Yeah, we will.
Callan will.
Yeah, Callan will.
Yeah.
Ron's just going to call over the expert, and Callan will be the one to take care of it.
Hey, Roy, I hope that helps you out. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Hey, here's the guy from the boat show, Bart Hall. What's up, Bart?
Wait, no, you mean the Fred Hall Show, the ultimate outdoor experience.
Well, my goodness, he can learn.
Yes, we've been coaching him all morning.
Yeah. It's a whale of a show.
Well, I love that part. We only say that down here. The whale of a show part only is in San Diego, so that's fun.
That's it.
But,
the whole show is fun. It's like opening day.
Yes. Well, yeah, but you've been at opening day for a long time,
Yes, I do. I mean, I fished that little family tank for trout with my son, and then I got the year before, I got to fish with my grandson there.
That's so cool, dude.
That is so cool. Those little
yesterday was Ava's birthday, and I'm sure she was very happy that there was no show on her birthday.
Well, we all went out to dinner last night, and she stood up and thanked you. In front of we were at a Chinese food restaurant with a big round table. There was 13 of us there. It was a Kung Pao experience, and Ava goes, and I thank Bart Hall for not having the show on my birthday.
Happy birthday, Ava.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ava is, of course, Ron and Debbie's daughter, and she works at the shop. Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, it's so funny. That's great. Yeah, I did miss. I did miss that show. A little busy in the delivery room. That was 24 years ago.
Let me tell you this. When Ron was the Catalina dealer a long time ago, he missed many shows. There would be a boat there with no one manning it because the surf was up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Not when the surf's up boat show.
Is it?
Exactly right.
Gosh, these guys have memories. I don't remember that.
Yeah, what?
I've been dealing with this show up and blow up thing now for 3 shows, and it's been a lot of fun. But I wanted to clear one thing up. We are going to put the names in a hat because last year Kevin was able to do it everywhere, and so there was a consistent contest. There was some discrepancies in Bakersfield, so the only fair way to do it is to put the names in a hat of the best, quickest times and draw them out, and that's what we're going to do.
So is it a daily quickest time?
No, it's the overall for all 3 shows. Okay. Whoever has the daily quickest time, yes, those go in the hat. Daily quickest time.
So in other words, there were 5 from Long Beach, 3 from Bakersfield, and then there's going to be 4 from Del Mar.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Okay,
nice.
So that's how we're going to do it. And that thing is amazing. I'm still amazed. That's going to revolutionize, I think, kayaks because right now you've got to have a rack on your car or a truck, but you can put this thing in your trunk. And I've been dealing with it. I'm old and I have lots of arthritis. That thing only weighs 65 pounds with the Mirage Drive in the bag, and when you take it out, the boat itself is only 35 pounds.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
We'll have clients come in and they'll be going through shopping for all the hard, hull boats, and then all of a sudden they see that and they go, "That's an inflatable?" It looks like it's made of the quality of a stand-up paddleboard inflatable, so it's very rigid,
super stable.
Yeah, and to have it go back in the bag, that's the only inflatable kayak I know that actually goes back in the bag that it came with.
Most other inflatables are toys. This thing's a real boat.
That's a great description.
I've been playing with it.
That's true.
It's great.
That's cool.
Anyway.
So, Bart, we're looking forward to it. Great show coming up this Thursday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds, and we'll have you and Mike in the studio tomorrow morning talking all about it.
Can't wait.
All right, look forward to it. Thanks, Bart. Appreciate the call this morning.
All right, well, the phones are packed up. Everybody's excited to talk to Ron. We're going to jump right back in and talk to Tim, who's calling us from Long Beach this morning. Hi, Tim. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim.
Hey. First of all, Pete, I got to tell you first, I'm really excited about that trip to Kingfisher in June with you guys.
It's going to be a great time.
Can't wait.
Oh, yeah. I'm already packed, man. I'm already packed.
Good for you, Tim.
But anyways, Ron, I missed the first hour, so I didn't really hear where I can demo the inflatable, because I'm really anxious on getting something like that just so I can smoke all these guys on the High Sierra Lakes that are in their float tubes.
Oh, that's so funny you mentioned that. So my wife and I are up fishing Twin Lakes in Mammoth, and as we're launching, this was the second day, we're blowing the boats up and we're launching, and this just takes a little while, and we're in our shorts and flip-flops, and we're rolling the boats down on their little beach dollies to go in the water. And we're watching all these gentlemen, older guys, with swim fins on, walking backwards with layers and layers of gear on, and they're looking like, my God, that just rolls, and we step off on the boat, pedal away, and later that day, Debbie goes, Ron, those guys aren't very friendly. And I go, well, Deb, you're catching their fish and you're sitting in shorts above the water.
Yeah, instead of in a float tube freezing.
Yeah, and as far as demoing them, anytime you come to my store, you say, man, I'd like to try an I-11, you're on. Anytime.
Anytime.
So cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
We
Hey, Tim,
we demo those every day.
Look forward to Kingfisher charters in June. I believe there was like one or two spots left too, maybe for Kingfisher. I know they had some spots available, but great that you got on there, Tim. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
How about next up, we jump back in and talk to Jim, who's calling us from National City. Hey, Jim, welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Morning, Jim.
Yeah, morning, guys. Hey, Ron, on that inflatable kayak, I'm kind of double extra, close to triple extra large guy. What's the weight limit on that inflatable?
That's a good question. We should call in Arnie on that. My buddy Arnie's a big guy, and he was in it, and I don't really know.
But we'll find out.
Yeah, big guys in it.
Oh, big guys. Yeah, I'm looking it up as we speak right now.
But Jim,
yeah, I'm like 280, maybe 281 or 2.
Well, you got lots more cheeseburgers to go. It's a 400 pound. It's a 400-pound capacity.
400 pounds on the inflatable?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and the boat weighs 35 pounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
I mean, you can carry it down your dock, plug the Mirage Drive in it, easy.
There you go.
Perfect for Otay. A quick trip to Otay, Jim.
Yeah, I know. And tell Ricky he's safe too. Then. Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Jim.
Nice
See you,
call.
Jim. All right, well, let's jump back in. This time, talk to Mitch, calling from Santee. What's up, Mitch? Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Morning, Mitch.
Good morning, you guys. Hey, I got a question for Ron. Seriously thinking about getting a kayak. I fished for years and years. I think that since I'm getting older, I'm developing a little bit of a fear for being that close to the water. I don't want something coming up, swallowing me, and then swallowing the kayak. I don't know. Does that happen much?
No, haven't lost any clients.
Yeah. Not one.
Next time will be the first.
I got to tell you, I've had an amazing big animal experience on the kayak.
Oh, yes, you did. I saw.
You were right next to me.
Oh, my goodness.
I was on the Islander Kayak Mothership trip last June and had, I think it was a fin whale, which was like, I don't know, a 60-foot, like giant whale, come literally 10 feet under the boat. He surfaced, headed right for me.
Get out of here.
I was sideways. He 10 feet away, dove under me, and I thought, all this thing has to do is flip its tail, and I'm done, right? And he just cruised right under the kayak.
How cool.
I held my breath, and he just cruised right by.
Oh,
it was
so cool.
But, and that's the thing about the critters in the ocean is they know you're there. And I don't think you need to really worry about that. I mean, if you're going to go
back to the whale,
if you're going to go target, mako shark, I don't think I'd recommend targeting mako sharks. No, on a kayak, but if you're thresher sharks, like a lot of guys catch threshers on the kayaks. That's not for me either. But just general fishing, you're safe.
Yeah, it's easy, and the beauty of the kayak is.
But I loved I loved Pete's narration as this thing's going under.
Yeah.
He's going, It's underneath me.
Yeah, it was wild.
That was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, that's something you'll remember forever.
Oh, it was an incredible experience, and people have had a lot of close encounters with whales on kayaks.
Sure.
And it just happened.
Because
and stand-up paddle.
No.
Yeah, you don't spook what's out there, whether it's fish or fish or whales or whatever else.
And that's the other huge thing about kayaks is that, like when Mark's talking about fishing sea bass at Catalina, sneaking in on those spots of sea bass, and they don't know you're even there, and all of a sudden you got your hook in one. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, for sure. Hey, thanks a lot for the call. Speaking of our Islander kayak trip, we only have 2 spots left on that trip. Ron's going to be there. I'll be there. It's so much fun. Islander guys do such a great job on that mothership trip. And if you don't have your own kayak, Ron will give you the opportunity, a limited few people, to rent one from him and then apply that to the purchase if you want, right?
Right. Well, that's the whole goal. If you're interested in doing something for a bucket list check, something that you've never done, go on the Islander trip.
It is such a great. Everybody that goes back because they do such a good job on the Islander. It's such an incredible experience at San Clemente Island. 2 spots left. It's June 11 through 13, and you leave Tuesday night, fish all day Wednesday, and then you're back Thursday morning.
When you say all day, how long is all day?
Well, it depends if you're Chris Minnick or not.
I was just going to say that. Is that a Chris Minnick day or a regular day?
It's like if you're
I tell
first
that
in the water,
story all the
like
time.
14 hours.
No, it was 13.
13 hours.
Yeah, and I'll never forget this. I mean, I'm thinking, hey, I'm in pretty good shape. Chris was out longer than I was, 13 hours.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The guy's the man. No doubt about it.
For sure. So if you want to go on our Islander kayak trip, 2 spots left. They're going to go. All you need to do is go to our website, letstalkhookup.com, go on the shop page, and you can buy it right on our shop page, the Islander Day and a Half kayak trip.
Hey, when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. More of your phone calls, more great information. You stay tuned. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. The Sierra trout season is just around the corner, and I can't wait. Rock Cod Rick here for Adventuring Camping, where they bring the adventure to you. If you enjoy camping in the Eastern Sierra but don't own an RV or a trailer, or simply don't want the hassle, let Adventuring Camping park it for you. It's simple. Check out their website, adventureincamping.com, select from over 75 campgrounds they serve, decide on a trailer floor plan that fits your needs, request a quote and your desired vacation dates, then just show up and start your adventure. Dallas and I did exactly that, and it was incredible. We chose a beautiful Mammoth Area campground. Adventures in Camping delivered the trailer to our spot. We just showed up and enjoyed a clean, spacious trailer without any of the hassle. When it comes time to go home, we just closed the door and drove away. It doesn't get any easier. If you enjoy camping in the Eastern Sierra but don't want the hassle, Adventure in Camping is for you. Check out adventureincamping.com for details. Make sure you mention Rock Cod Rick sent you for a special 20% off offer. But this special won't last, so go to adventureincamping.com today.
Hi, I'm Bart Hall, and I'm honored to tell you about the 43rd Annual Fred Hall Show, March 28th to the 31st at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. I'm proud of our 43-year-old San Diego show. The San Diego show is one of the country's largest sport fishing shows, one of the nation's most prominent boat shows, and a world-class international sportsman's travel show. For many exhibitors, this is their favorite show of the entire country. You'll be entertained by nearly 500 booths, over 200 seminars, acres of boats, and dozens of family fun activities. Kids 15 and under are always free, but the Fred Hall shows also strive to help preserve the outdoor recreation lifestyle that so many of us cherish. You can help by supporting the Coastal Conservation Association of California, and when you do, you'll get in free. Join us and celebrate the passion for outdoor recreation at the Fred Hall Show, March 28th to the 31st at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Presented by Progressive. Check us out at fredhall.com, and remember,
it's a whale of a show.
It's Fred Hall showtime, and Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the best selection and the hottest deals in the show. Hi, this is Doug Kern. The huge Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth is a must visit, and the deals will be unmatched. We have the most complete selection of Daiwa saltwater reels in our massive booth, including the Daiwa Lexa, Saltist, and Seagate. That's Daiwa reels and Fisherman's Landing tackle.
This is Greg Stotesbury from AFCO. For more than 58 years, the American Fishing Tackle Company has been recognized as the premier manufacturer of precision-built offshore fishing tackle. AFCO continues this tradition today with an innovative technical fishing clothing line designed and built by fishermen for fishermen. From our next-generation waterproof shorts like Tactical or Stealth to our new anhydrous waterproof jacket and bibs, the entire AFCO clothing line is purpose-built with the latest AFTEC fabrics and features designed to deliver for the demanding angler. To find AFCO products, go to AFCO.com and find a dealer near you.
For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details.
Let's talk candidly about long-range fishing. This is Captain Frank DePresti of the Royal Polaris and the Shogun. Nowhere on Earth will you find a fleet of long-range boats like we have in San Diego. We are fortunate to have several top-notch operations to take you to the most productive fishing grounds in the world. We all offer good food, comfortable staterooms, huge bait capacity, and top-of-the-line fish-finding electronics. So why would you choose the Royal Polaris or the Shogun for your next long-range trip? What sets us apart from the rest? It's pretty simple. The boats, the crew, and the service. From the moment you arrive at Fisherman's Landing, the service begins. We help you load your gear and do everything possible to get beginners or seasoned veterans ready to catch fish. When it's time to fish, the Royal Polaris and the Shogun have the edge there too, delivering the 2 best fishing platforms in the fleet. But don't take my word for it. Come fishing with us. If you want the best, it's Royal Polaris and the Shogun. For more information, call 619-226-8030 or on the web at royalpolarissportfishing.com or shogunsportfishing.com.
XEPRS 1090 AM Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader. The home of ESPN Radio. The mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
All right, Ryan Dorr from Adventures in Camping is on the line. We just heard your spot, Ryan, a brand new partner of ours on Let's Talk Hookup, and thanks for joining us this morning.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us about Adventures in Camping. Ricky can't stop talking about his experience with you last fall.
Yeah, I'm glad. Hey, thanks for coming up, Rick, and thanks for trying us out. My family's been parking trailers up in the Eastern Sierras, up in Mammoth, June Lake, and Lee Vining area for, 50-plus years.
Wow.
I've been doing this since I was a kid. My wife and I run the business now, and what we do is we bring a trailer of your choice out to the campsite of your choice, and we'll set it up for you, show you how it works, and then basically when you're done, we come pick it up. There's nothing that you need to do.
It is for sure that easy. I mean, we had zero affiliation with Ryan. He wasn't taking care of us because we were radio people. Dallas and I just booked as 2 regular people
on a great website
fun.
too.
Yeah, and it is every bit as easy as Ryan is describing. We did the website part all on our own. We went through, we picked out our trailer, and they take care of everything. So the website basically lists all the different trailers that they offer, from a very small and expensive to a big giant palace that you can fit 8 or 10 of your buddies, and then they'll do whatever you want. Like if you want, if you don't want to bring your barbecue and big chairs, you just want to drive in the little car, they'll bring chairs. They'll bring an extra outside seating.
They'll bring your barbecue.
They take care of everything. And you just show up. We just drove up in the 4Runner, me and Dallas and the dog, and we got to stay in a luxury killer trailer that they set up and everything for us. It was
And then you said that you stayed an extra day. They actually came and serviced the trailer, put fresh water in it, pumped out the holding tank while you were out fishing.
It was, Ryan, you guys do such a good and so amazingly accommodating job. That was the deal. We had planned on staying for, I think, 3 nights. we had such a good time, and it was a holiday weekend that there was an extra day off, and we called and saw if the trailer was available. We stayed an extra day. It was just Dallas and I. We didn't need the service, but yeah, they sent somebody out. They pumped out the holding tanks. They put more fresh water in it. Like, everything happened while we were out fishing. We came back and it was just perfect. I love it so much, and I really hope more people take advantage of it. It has become our new favorite way to do Mammoth.
So, Ryan, how do you pull this off? I mean, this is a big deal.
Yeah, well, especially on a year like this, we've gotten so much snow, which is great because we're going to have our lakes and our streams are going to be super full, and the wildflowers are going to be amazing. But it creates a little bit more work for us, but we're on it. We're ready for opening the fishing season, which is the 27th of April, and we're going to be kicking it off. I mean, I want to get the word out there that there will be campgrounds open. There's going to be some that probably open a little bit later than normal for the summer, but there's going to be plenty of places to park some trailers up there. Even if you have a trailer and maybe your buddies don't, give us a call, 760-935-4890, or go to our website, adventuringcamping.com. We'd love to help you out.
Now, so, okay, let's say somebody wants to come up for the opener or the week after the opener and end of April here, just over a month away. I believe a month from today, right, is the opener.
I think it is.
Yeah. So, how do they pick the campground that they want? How do you know where to go? I mean, do you guide people on saying, hey, well, this is a really cool campground. You want to go here. You can probably get a spot here, that kind of thing?
So we have a list and a map on our website, adventuringcamping.com. You can go to the campgrounds button, and there shows all the different campgrounds that we choose. And most of those, we either have a website linking to those, whether it's a Forest Service campground or a privately owned campground that you can go to and you can check it out, or give us a call. You know, if you're not sure where you want to go, it's your first time up to the Sierras, you're bringing your family, you're bringing your buddies, maybe you've heard about this special spot, maybe Rick's let you in on where he caught those Goldens, something like that. Give us a call, and we'd love to help you out. We've lived in the area for, I grew up in the area. Most of our guys have been in the area for, 10, 15, 20 years that work for us. They've all got their special spots that they pass on to the girls in the office, and we'll help you out. You know, whether it's, hey, I want to be up close to, some of the lakes like Rick was talking about with the Goldens. When he was up there, those are a little bit higher elevation, or you want to be lower down in the Bishop area. We've got some great spots.
So let me ask you this. Summertime, as we know, in Mammoth and June area, very busy, sometimes hard to get a campsite. How can you assist with getting people into a campground in busy time of the year like summer?
So we can't help make the reservation. We can guide you through it. The Forest Service wants you to do that by yourself, but we can certainly direct you to the websites that we use. But the fun thing about renting from us, and what a lot of people don't realize, is there are areas where you can actually camp outside of a designated camping area in the Mammoth and June Lake area. Can't really do it a whole lot in the winter. Obviously right now in the springtime when there's a lot of snow. You do need to get a fire permit if you want to have a campfire, so I want to put that out there. But that's where our expertise comes in, is we know some of those areas where it's super booked. Maybe you waited to the last minute, you didn't go on the website, you can't get a campsite because they're full. We can find something for you.
See, that was us. I don't know the area. I'm brand new to fishing up there, but Dallas and I are like in love with it. It has become our favorite thing, and I didn't know which campground was the best, and so I was talking to Ryan, and he basically gave us a list of you might like this, and what are you guys into? Do you want to be around big trees? Do you want real easy access back into town because you want to be able to go get dinner every night, or do you want to be very close to a lake? Do you want to be right on the water? And based on all the things that we wanted, we wanted to be somewhere close to the water. We wanted easy access to fishing. He said, okay, well then check out this place, that place, this place, and this place. So we had our list. list. So we went on the website. We basically reserved our trailer, had it ready to go. Then we drove into town earlier than we normally would have, and we just drove to every one of those campsites. Okay, I like this one. I like that one. Oh, boom, here it is. This is our new favorite. We want to go here. We called Ryan. Within 20 minutes, the trailer was sitting there totally set up.
Wow.
And it was the best experience.
So,
I really hope people check it out. I was blown away.
AdventureInCamping.com, is that right? Is the website?
That's correct.
Yeah, and get this. If you mention Rock Cod Rick, you get 20% off. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's
How about
cool,
that,
right?
huh?
Right on.
So it's not too early to book your spring, summer, and fall because you do sell out, I'm sure, right?
We do. Yeah, we'll sell out. And this summer we'll sell out in some of our most popular trailers. So it's not too early to book. You can call. If you call today or tomorrow, the girls in the office are off right now, but you can leave a message. And Stephanie in the office will call you back on Monday. Certainly in your message, mention that Rock Cod Rick sent you, and she'll be happy to give you 20% off. And then, or you can go online, and we have a real easy request form that you can submit online. And in the notes section in there, mention the 20% off. We're happy to do it.
The one last thing,
so easy.
The one last thing that I'll stress is not only was it super easy and super fun and all those things, it was insanely affordable. And I was so blown away that you guys can offer what you do at the cost. I mean, it was a very easy, family fun trip, and it's easy on the pocketbook. I don't think you could stay at a hotel for as cheap, and you get a way better experience being on the water. It was just
for sure, especially for a fisherman.
That's what I'm saying. It was great.
All right, AdventureInCamping.com. Give us a phone number one more time, Ryan.
760-935-4890.
And don't forget, mention Rock Cod Rick, 20% off. And any of the trailers, even the nice ones?
Yep, absolutely.
They're all nice, yeah.
Any of the trailers and any time.
Wow.
That's cool, Ryan.
Sounds
Thanks,
like
buddy.
my kind of camping.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm in, too. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Any type of camping where you can turn the air conditioner on and fire off the microwave was my kind of.
I got to do that.
Are you kidding me?
That sounds great.
Sounds awesome.
The other thing, all solar panels, so you can plug your phone in and charge without turning the generator on. It was just awesome, dude. Wow. They nailed it. It's a really cool one.
All right, let's go ahead and jump on those phones.
You got it, man. How about this time we talk to Chuck, calling us from Dana Point. Good morning, Chuck. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, Chuck.
Good morning, guys. You know that Lake Mary, Twin Falls, if you're out there by the water, there's no dragging anybody out of the motel when you're in one of those, A blow-up kayak. Oh, you're there in the morning?
Cool. Yeah,
the best. I'm going to do that. That just sounds like so much fun.
Oh, it's got part of the package.
Yeah.
Hey, now my question is, has anybody passed out blowing these things up in contests?
Hey, that's funny. That's funny you mentioned that. Because there was this, I was watching the Show Up Blow Up contest last year, and some of these big old guys with big old arms, guns out, they're pumping those things up, and one guy goes, "Man, I better sit down."
But it's not that hard.
No, it's not hard to do.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to do it in under a minute, that's pretty physical.
That's pretty cool.
And you're walking around the show with naturally a beverage and maybe even one of those hot dogs that you see, and all of a sudden you're blowing up. Whoa.
Yeah. A second question: How hook proof are these things? Say like I'm calico fishing and he's dog boning it, and let's go, and it comes flying back at me in my lure. Do you need an emergency patch kit with you, or are they pretty bulletproof?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question. And we were teasing one of the guys that went on the Let's Talk Hookup mothership trip because he took his and he had this big gaff, and we're going, "Oh, you're taking a gaff? That's an inflatable. You're going to pop your boat." And sure enough, he was trying to release a rock cod.
Okay.
And he was trying to just scoop it back to the boat so he could then drop it back down, because it was floating, and he was trying to get it back down, and he swung and missed.
So, you don't want to get
his boat.
No, he didn't.
You did. He popped it. But there's 3 chambers, so no big deal.
You're still safe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Patch it up. Get back on the water.
Yeah, they come with a patch kit.
That's funny.
There you go. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Let's go jump back in the phones.
How about John in Mira Mesa up next on Let's Talk Hookup? Hi, John.
Good morning, John.
Yeah, hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, so Ron, now that I'm older and less athletic and less nimble as I once was, that's why I like my Pro Angler, because it's easy to stand up in. What about the I-11? How easy is that for a guy like me, 60 years old, 220 pounds, to stand up in?
Hey, that's interesting because that boat, that hull shape, that was actually a stand-up paddleboard.
Interesting.
So here's a stand.
So you can stand up on it.
Oh, it stands up. It's wider than the Pro Angler.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very stable boat.
Yeah.
So just come down to the store, hop in one.
Try it out. It might take some practice, but...
Yeah, and then we'll have our cell phones running so that if you fall in, we'll have it on.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, thanks a lot for the call. About 30 seconds left for Jason in Marine Del Rey. Jason, you have a quick question?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I was just wondering what happens if one of those inflatables pops out in the ocean.
Paddle fast.
Paddle fast. No, like you just
Paddle
talked about,
fast.
three.
Do you straight think?
It's got 3 chambers.
It's
right?
straight chambered.
So if you gaff one, put a hook in one.
It's 3 chambered, so you're not going to lose the boat.
Yeah. So they're pretty. So they're durable, though. I mean, you're not going to easily pop these things.
This isn't like one of the duckies floating in your pool.
No. These things are not. You have to work at it to pop it.
To tell you the truth, we rarely have that.
Yeah.
We rarely have that.
This doesn't happen.
Yeah, but if it were to happen, you have 3 chambers, so the odds of hitting all 3.
It's a rare occurrence.
It is. And look I always recommend wearing a life jacket.
Oh, yeah. Always.
And no matter what.
They make these kayak life jackets that are so comfortable.
Hobie makes awesome kayak life jackets. You don't even know you have it on.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot for the call this morning.
When we come back, we're going to find out who's winning themselves a brand new pair of Maui Gyms and getting 2 tickets to the Fred Hall Show in Del Mar. You stay tuned. It's more Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
It's Fred Hall show time, and Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the best selection and the hottest deals in the show. Hi, this is Doug Kern. The huge Fisherman's Landing Tackle booth is a must visit, and the deals will be unmatched. We are proud to have the largest selection of Shimano products in the show. Talica, Trinidad, Torium, Terramar, Power Pro, plus the all-new Tranx 200. That's Shimano and Fisherman's Landing Tackle.
This is Captain Tim Ekstrom from the long-range vessel Royal Star. With my partners Randy Toussaint and Brian Sims, we have set the bar for the long-range fishing experience. A spring 8-day, summer 5-day, or a fly-down, fly-back 11-day winter trip, we deliver the highest quality long-range voyage you will find. From our premium RSW fish storage to our top-of-the-line chefs and crew, Royal Star distinguishes itself from all others. Want to grab a spot on the Royal Star? Check us out at RoyalStarSportFishing.com or call Tracy at 619-224-4764.
Yamaha Outboards Say Yes to Reliability sales event is here. For a limited time, purchase an eligible new 2.5 to 115 horsepower 4-stroke and get 5 years of warranty protection plus up to $500 in dealer credit. New 150 to 300 horsepower 4-strokes get 6 years of warranty protection. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Visit your local Yamaha dealer today. Offer ends March 31st, 2019, subject to change at any time. Other restrictions and conditions apply. See authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealers for details. This promotion cannot be used with any other Yamaha offer.
While Seagar invented fluorocarbon fishing line in 1971, their never-ending pursuit of innovation has never stopped. They are the only company making double-structure fluorocarbon, which combines 2 exclusive custom resins, a high-density interior for strength and sensitivity, and a softer exterior for enhanced knot strength. So for the best in fishing performance, pick up a spool of Seagar Fluoro Premier and the original Blue Label leader material at your favorite tackle dealer. Both are double-structure fluorocarbon. One of the dream trips for most anglers is Alaska. There are so many lodges. How do you make a choice? It's easy. Choose the one most Let's Talk Hookup listeners return to time after time. Kingfisher Charters in Sitka, Alaska. No one does it better than Kingfisher Charters. They offer the best service, the most comfortable accommodations, fantastic food, and the finest charter captains in Sitka. All for the ultimate value. One visit and you will understand why nobody beats Kingfisher Charters. Sitka is famous for some of the best runs of salmon in Alaska. And if giant Alaskan halibut is your target, the expert captains at Kingfisher Charters know the hot spots spots and can put you on a fish of a lifetime. Plenty of rockfish and huge lingcod are there too. And when it comes to fish processing, the best in Alaska is Kingfisher Charters. It's all included in your package. In fact, everything is included except tips. It is truly amazing how the Kingfisher crew continues the quality of service they deliver year after year. Kingfisher Charters, 800-727-6136 or check kingfishercharters.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. All right, the big winner of those brand new Maui gyms and tickets to the Fred Hall Show, that's going to Roy in Chula Vista. Roy, congratulations. You're going to love those glasses, and we'll see you at the show.
Yeah, indeed. And Ron Lane, Fast Lane, Kayaks in Mission Bay. It's you so fun. And, you know, we didn't even get a chance to talk about the incredible selection of stand-up paddleboards you have for both bay and surf, right?
So many toys, so little time.
Yes, so many toys.
We didn't talk about Traeger. I mean, there's so much stuff
you
guys
have
do.
Traeger there, too.
Get a piece of.
And I'm going to put the hook out there. Any of you guys that have a bunch of kayaks and you want the ultimate trailer, we're going to have this aluminum trailer that is it's so Gucci looking.
I like it.
I walked into the booth and said, I'll take 20.
Wow.
Yeah. And I have it all put together. It'll be at the show somewhere.
Nice.
Bart promised me he would put it somewhere.
Wow.
And it holds 3 kayaks, or you can put one of those fold-out tents on it.
Cool.
Those roof tents. It's a double-decker, really light. Tongue swings in. It'll be at the show.
Yeah, and of course, you'll have it at the Fred Hall Show. This Thursday through Sunday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. You have great boat show specials.
Oh, don't miss these specials.
Yeah.
And then hook it up with a fishing mission and you're golden.
And you'll be selling fishing mission for the first time to get an opportunity to go out and fish and then apply that fee to the special deal at the show.
Right. And then we also have a lot of the 2018 Outbacks on sale.
Wow.
So, yeah, I knew this would happen. So I went and bought a bunch, and
and you'll have those at the show.
Yep.
Okay,
and
Ron,
you can compare the two.
Yeah. So we'll see you at the show. And how do we find you down at Fastlane?
Well, we're just right there at Dana Landing Marina. That's just across from SeaWorld, and you can call us. And if you're coming down to try a boat, just call us at 619-222-0766.
All right, Ron. Thanks very much for all you do, and thank you for listening today. Thanks to Adam for all he does with our app, as well as everything here at the Mighty 1090 Studios. Bart Hall, Mike Lum, here in the studio tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m. Thanks for listening today. We'll see you tomorrow morning right back here on the Mighty 1090.